Hi everybody, this is Oksana, and in today's video I really want to demonstrate for you the Silk Naturals Brightening Concealer. This is something that I have talked about in my favorites video, and this is a product that I really love. It is a concealer powder, and you can wear it on your own. I'm going to demonstrate for you what it looks like on its own, but I'm also going to demonstrate for you what it looks like over a concealer, like a cream concealer, because that's my favorite way to wear it. I like to set my under eye concealer, and I did set my under eye concealer with it today. I also like to use it for highlighting areas of my face that I don't want to use glow. I don't want to add a glow necessarily as like a matte highlight. So the bridge of my nose, for example, my forehead, my chin, maybe my Cupid's bow. So I do have it on the bridge of my nose and my forehead and my chin actually today. So as you can see that I'm using it for a highlight there, and you can kind of highlight your whole under eye area, almost make it like a little V shape, which I tried to do. I didn't bring it super far down, but I tried to bring it a little bit further down than, you know, your normal circle area. So I think this product works fantastically, especially when you're setting a concealer with it, because it's not a very high coverage product. It's not made to really completely cover under eye circles, especially dark under eye circles, but because it's so color correcting, it really brightens them up a lot. So I'll show you how it performs if you want to wear it just on its own. But first I will show you what it looks like when you're setting a concealer with it. So what I have on today, basically, you know, with it as a setting powder and without it as a setting powder. So let me show you that demo right now. So here is the concealer, and I'm going to be taking it on this little fluffy brush. So I got it on my brush now, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it underneath this eye. First, I'm just kind of like stippling on to get the powder to stick to the concealer. And then I'm just going to go ahead and kind of blend it out a little bit. Alright, so you can see the difference between, you know, no powder, just concealer, and then concealer and powder, just kind of a brightening effect. You can bring it down a little bit into your foundation, just kind of create a little triangle shape for just an overall eye-opening, brightening effect, but this is what it looks like. So as you saw, that really brightened up the under eye area, and now let me show you how it performs on its own if you are not wearing any concealer underneath. Alright, so no concealer or anything, or foundation. I'm just going to apply this powder right underneath this eye here, so you can see. So even though it's not a thick powder and it goes on in a nice thin layer, it still has a very powerful brightening and just color correcting effect. So here it is, powder, no powder. So as you saw, it really does help brighten everything up, but it's not a high coverage concealer type of product, so it doesn't completely erase the dark circles if used just on its own, which is why I like to combine it with a cream or a liquid concealer. So I really love this product. I think it does a fantastic job. I think it really makes a huge difference. It's extremely brightening. The color number 1, which is the color that I've been using in this video, works really well for me. There's also a number 2 color, as well as 3 and 4, depending on your skin tone, depending on how dark you want to get. Number 2 looks just very yellow, like banana yellow, and I think either 3 or 4, at some point they start to look a little peachy, because for darker skin tones, I think like a more of a peachy color works well, but I really enjoy it. It's also a very good consistency. It's a nice, thin, silky powder. When you're setting concealer with it, it's not the kind of powder that's going to get all cakey on top of your concealer. It's not a thick, heavy powder. It's very lightweight. You're able to just apply a nice thin layer of it. So I think it works great. It also works good at actually keeping your concealer intact. Just purely from a setting powder standpoint, it's a good setting powder, you know, regardless of the color. It's good at actually, you know, keeping my concealer set, keeping my mascara from smudging, because that creamy concealer will make my mascara smudge as I blink and my eyelashes touch that area. So it's good at keeping that from happening and making my concealer last longer as well. You can buy samples of this from the Silk Naturals website and you get quite a bit of product. I've been using my sample. The little jar I showed you earlier is just a little sample. There's a ton of product. It's been lasting me forever. I did purchase the full size, which is $6.50, and it just hasn't come in yet, but I will show you that Silk Naturals haul when that comes in, because I bought quite a few other things as well. So that is it. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'll be happy to answer them, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.